Contrary to the popular commentary of Barcelona playing badly, I do not believe they played badly in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain why. First of all, we know that there's a big disparity between the Newcastle squad and the Barcelona squad, right? Because even the squad value, no, I don't know about the squad value, just about the investment, like the squad depth and all that kind of stuff. We can see that Newcastle, rather, the Premier League teams are on a high level compared to Spanish teams, right? Let us now just put that aside, right? Also the physicality and the intensity that the Premier League teams are playing out at the moment, it goes to show that they are more experienced, so to say, compared to our squad when it comes to competing at this high level, so to say, right? Not to disregard what Barcelona is doing at the moment, right? So those are one of my few key points on why I feel like Barcelona did not play badly, right? Because if you come to think of it, like, let's just see, from the game, I was even surprised that Barcelona, like, even when it comes to their high line, when it comes to them being a bit compact in that defense, they were actually doing pretty all right until, of course, the second half when they were, I guess, tired. And it also got me thinking, could it be that, because we've played like consecutive intensive matches, so to say, like against Atletico, where we were like giving our all, also against Athletic Bilbao, where we seemed a bit tired, and then it also affected us in this match. Could it be that reason? Please do tell me in the comments, but I feel like that is that is per the reason. And of course, we don't have the squad depth to maybe like replace other players and rest other players, because Lamine Yamal has been basically playing almost every match, right? And Rooney Bargaji is not as effective, and we know we are in the title race and we have to win matches and all that kind of stuff. Goes to show that we have a long way to go, right? And also when it comes to our midfield, all that kind of stuff, we are being bulldozed in the midfield with the likes of Joelinton. Basically the Newcastle players, also their defense was very, very tough, because when the second balls, aerial balls, all that kind of stuff, they were just winning it on the instance, and then just those one touch into the midfield, and the way it's just transitioning from the midfield to the attack was very smooth and very quick. But all in all, even though they have pace abusers, the likes of Elanga and Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes, we were actually doing pretty all right. We were winning them in the offside traps, all that kind of stuff. We were very much okay. I feel like we were very much okay. We did the most. We did what we could at that moment, right? It just goes to show that our mentality has improved, so to say, because if we were last year, right, I don't think we could have been as effective, when it comes to our defense, right, and all that kind of stuff. So fair play to our team for even getting that draw, because it is not prime Barcelona, so we should not even be comparing. This is another different team, different dynamics, all that kind of stuff, and we held our own. So I'm proud to say that the fact that we got the draw is all right, man. And I'm not gonna lie, when Harvey Barnes scored that goal, I thought that maybe Newcastle is gonna like maybe park the bars and try to hold that 1-0 lead, but of course they did not. They came to play, and the fact that we got those chances in the last moments of the game, and we got that penalty. Again, we were not afraid to play, but of course Newcastle was the better team. Again, we see what's going to happen in the second leg, and I feel like we're going to win. Visca Barca. Now we wait Man City versus Real Madrid, and I know we're going to cook, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah.